And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darren Waller, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game by his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, Jonathan Taylor, like most guys from Wisconsin, he's not one to shy away from contact. He proved it right there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Fields. The numbers for him from a week ago. 23 carries, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Aaron Donald. And they're to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, it's the Colts in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Justin Fields, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Beck going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flush to his right. Fields hit and the ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to around and say, oh, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
To throw is Fields. And he takes a shot on the release. As this will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after getting a touchdown. The opening drive, just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears now ready to take over again. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the gun. Beck. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after the strong run we just saw. They're able to corral him quickly defensively. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On the ground, McCaffrey, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Christian McCaffrey with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Now the point after try for Santos. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, field throw here, hauled in by Cup.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
On first down, Fields. Finding room at midfield.
And some space here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On first and 10, here's Fields. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down.
Fields.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Good feet of Vega pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Flushed out right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he'll still bring up a 4th down. There's Riley Dixon there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is brought in at the 21. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 35. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Beck.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Fields now to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Fields on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And quickly they get to the line. To throw on 2nd down, Beck. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Beck. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. Fields on 1st down.
And his His throw is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now at Soldier Field. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete to Pierce. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he gets it down to the 32. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Again, it's Taylor.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
He's not going to get there. That one will be close. He's blown up in the backfield. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And he'll look downfield for Waller.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a throw to the end end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Beck. Touchdown! Darren Waller with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields escaping the pressure right. He finds Taylor. Complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Here's Fields. It's into the hands of Edwards. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Back to throw, Fields.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
All eyes on Fields.
Over the middle to Beckham.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Now Fields.
Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Fields.
That'll be caught by Kupp. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, a little shaky to start the drive, and they'll line up right away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. Atmosphere this was, and the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody